My girlfriend and I have long-distance relationship. I felt so lonely and I. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss another cheating story goes live. Hi, I am here to share with you my experience and my story about how everything started. I had a girlfriend/fiancé for 4 years, 2 years in together / 2 years long distance. I was really into her and everything when we were together. 2 years of being together seemed like we were going to be together forever. The moment we were leaving the country, I still really did love her and looked at her as my own. We both started off calling each other every day, wondering if we will ever meet again in the future, and was already planning out marriage and saving up for it. No, she didn't have anyone else. No, she didn't have any history of cheating. Her ex was way better than me and I accepted the fact that he will always be better than me now. Going back to our story, it started off when I started to crave for her presence more than ever. How? I daydreamed of her every single day I was here and was really looking forward to seeing her in the coming year. COVID then happened. I felt so hopeless and lost, and she kept asking me when am I coming home to see her again. I felt a bit pressured, and that single pressure grew in me to the point that I just blew up. Let me break it down for you. I was getting desperate, so I started working 2 jobs. Why is this? So I can save up just to get back home and see her. That's not what happened, but instead, it became a source of payment here for the house with my parents. My own bills to pay and usually my own transportation. I literally got even more hopeless than ever. I wasn't making enough time for her because I was thinking about how I'm going to get home and see her. I then started school. One problem became 100 at this point. I was like, how am I going to see her if I have to pay for a lot of things? I questioned myself every single day. I made a few friends from class. They helped me with my schoolwork most of the time and asked me one time why I was looking a bit pale and sad or quiet all the time. I said nothing until I thought my girlfriend/fiancé was getting toxic, always asking for my time when I'm studying and working. I barely sleep too. It was all a chain of events that happened in a span of months. I was starting to lose it. I was like, I don't know what to do at this point. She just kept telling me, I hope you remember me, bye, or when are you giving me time? Even though I was really honestly busy at the time. It was getting toxic. At least that was what I saw before. I started a racket on building computers to build a team of 4 people. I was always working with them for extra cash and was always busy. I also was taken care of pretty well without me asking by this one girl. She was always asking how my day was always trying to do something to at least brighten up my day, and I was like, this was the support that I needed. I didn't tell anyone that I had a girlfriend. I got really mentally messed up. We started on hanging out more than before, usually just eating and doing commissions. I literally was already in a state of cheating. I didn't realize until I already literally just chose my own happiness instead of everyone around me. I didn't tell my girlfriend/fiancé anything until she found out. I became very selfish and very angry because instead of mental support I'd say, all I ever get consistently was just questions. Everything just grew like wildfire. I told most of the people I know that I broke up with my girlfriend/fiancé and told them that it has been months. I was scared of being socially judged. I lied then again, to my parents, my friends, and my best friends. I told them me and my girlfriend broke up long ago. I was really pressured to the point that I couldn't answer anything straight, to the point that I feel like I'm being controlled. I chose the person that was making me feel like what I'm doing is important for my future than working a job that'll just kill me. She encouraged me to do good in school so I can get a good house, good car, and the likes. I wanted this mentality. I then started to study hard for my license, passing classes, and making sure I get a good job while I'm at it. What I didn't know and realize is, I'm literally leaving my girlfriend/fiancé behind for somebody else. I didn't realize that I'm already hurting someone else at an extreme point. She was suffering and I didn't even think about asking about their day and her father's day and how he's doing. Her dad's really sick and he's been going through a lot of therapy. It became so normal to me that I didn't even say hi. She got really depressed. She committed herself to even aligning her teeth so that when we get married, she can smile confidently and to be able to boost up her self-esteem. She did everything. She fed me, really got me to work, got me things I can't afford, and even surprised me most of the time when I was with her in the Philippines. Everything changed when I started thinking of just going home as a goal. I pressured myself too much to the point that I just looked for comfort from a different person. Now, why is this? I normally would be called out for just being a boy and not a man. I would normally get toxic phrases from her and she won't bother talking to me for at least a few hours. I was working in a different country and I get treated like this. I was slowly getting heartbroken, but I never told her nor showed her. She would always call me out for not having time. I would make a promise sometimes to play with her and talk to her, but usually I end up asleep from being tired from work or school. I would get called out for making these promises instead of saying it's okay, I know you're tired from work, you can rest. Sometimes she would even hang the phone up when I get quiet from being busy. I mean, I'm literally showing her that I'm working and still we'd be called out for being too busy or breaking promises. This was really taking a toll on me, so I started not to care like what she was doing to me when I clearly am tired. Makes me overthink at work on where I've gone wrong, and I messaged her. I told her that this is taking a toll on me, on us. I was really broken. Literally got misunderstood instead of just letting me do my part for our future. The reason I was doing everything and getting tired all day was just to get back home and see her. And it feels like the effort was nothing. I was also called out for doing nothing. It fucking hurt. I then started not to care even more and started dating this other girl in my team. I really got selfish. I didn't deserve that treatment. The moment I let her go was the moment I started contemplating about this whole thing. I got selfish. I got angry. I got really depressed with what I did. I then realized that I really loved her. I started to regret what I did and wish things just went the right way. People say cheating is a choice, right? Cheating becomes a choice if you make him or her feel like she's not valued. Cheating becomes a choice when you try not to understand your partner. Cheating becomes a choice when things become toxic. It becomes an option for revenge for being hurt. It becomes an option for being mistreated. Cheating alone is still the worst thing that could ever happen, but it becomes a choice for people like me. Going back, I then reached out to her saying I'd do anything, probably the most obvious 10 famous last words men can do thingy after breakups. Yes, I confessed. I started going back to what I was doing and I was proving myself to her again. I removed all the bitterness in my heart and wanted to start anew. I wanted to be more and to commit myself even more than before, but being more frank and being more honest this time. I started not to hide anything. I show her everything I have, everyone I talk to, and this is a hard path to take now because she doesn't trust me one single bit because I hurt her. I was like, yeah, I deserve this treatment. I realized that I wanted to be a better man, no more self-BS and no more pride. Just plain old me. I gave her time and started to call her every day again, and we started playing games together again. I know she hasn't been healing because I still am in contact with her and she hasn't been well. It was my fault. I was thinking of myself too much to the point that I lied to everyone about us being done a long time ago. Going back to the third party. I introduced my problem as a friend and no girlfriend was stated in the story. I got really comfortable with her fast. She was really taking care of me, played the piano with me a lot, helped me out in class, made me feel important and loved. I left her and told her I was dealing with a lot of problems, that includes my ex. We had a fight and we ended our relationship. Now, my ex is making me make this letter to show you what life was and how life was in my cheating state. Clearly, I am in the wrong and it's always going to be me that's going to be wrong. No man gets to be right when being mistreated. Treat your partners well, ask them how their day was, make them feel loved and important, tell them about your day, tell them you really love them and miss them every day, make them feel like they're the best partner you've ever had in a lifetime, make them your soulmate. If you get disappointed, don't start a fight but talk about it. Accept him/her for who he or she is and what they do, give them time to rest. If they break their promises a million times, don't make them feel bad for it because they will start hiding things from you. Making promises with you means that they have a goal to be with you and not just disappoint you. They make the best partners. Let them dream, let them set goals for your relationship, and most of all, treat them like it's always the last day on earth. To everyone reading this, life is short. Make the most out of it and live a life with no regrets. Live an honest and humble life, live with no pressure. I hope that you get to reflect on this message of mine and take the time to think about your current choices if you're being controlled by people, if you just want things to go your way. I am choosing to be a better person and choosing to do things the right way this time. Thank you for taking the time to read. You have a nice day. What do you guys think of his perspective? Thank you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.